Google Gemini's new free updates are insane. You are sleeping on Gemini, everyone is. While the whole world argues about ChatGPT and Claude, Google just quietly dropped a wave of updates that change what Gemini can actually do. And some of this stuff, completely free. No subscription, no excuses. If you haven't opened Gemini in a while, you've already missed out. But don't worry, that's exactly why we're here. The January 2026 Gemini drop is one of the biggest batches of updates they've released. We're talking Gemini connecting to your personal Gmail and Google Photos, a completely new way to browse the web inside Chrome, free SAT practice tests right inside the app, a new video creation tool, and more. By the end of this video, you'll know what's new, what's free, what requires a paid plan, and what to actually start using today. Let's go. Let's start with the most underrated update, and it's completely free. Google added full-length SAT practice tests directly inside the Gemini app, no cost, featuring content from the Princeton Review. You get the full test, feedback on your performance, and tips on where to focus your studying. What makes this actually useful is that it doesn't just test you. It tells you where you went wrong and what to work on next. If you have a teenager at home or you're prepping yourself, open Gemini, look for the SAT practice option, and start. No extra app required. Now the next one is the most powerful update in this whole drop, and I want to explain it properly, because a lot of people are going to misunderstand it. It's called Personal Intelligence, and it launched in beta in January 2026. It connects Gemini to your Google apps, Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, and Google Search, all in one tap. When you turn it on, Gemini can use information from those apps to give you answers that are specific to your life, not just generic responses. You ask Gemini to help plan a trip, and instead of giving you the same tourist guide everyone gets, it looks at your past travel photos, pulls details from old emails, and gives you something that actually fits who you are. You can also ask it to retrieve a specific detail from an old email without having to search your inbox yourself. Google shared an example of someone standing at a tire shop who needed their car's license plate number. They asked Gemini. It pulled the number from a photo in Google Photos. That's exactly the kind of thing this is built for. On privacy, connecting your apps is optional and off by default. You choose which apps to connect and can disconnect them at any time. Google confirmed that Gemini does not train directly on your Gmail or Photos data. It accesses your data to answer your specific requests, not to learn from it. If you want to go deeper on how that works, Google published a full paper and privacy overview on their site. One thing to flag: Personal Intelligence is currently in beta in the US for Google AI Pro and AI Ultra subscribers. Free tier access is planned but not available yet. So if you're on the free plan, keep an eye out. It's coming. I want to pause here for a second because when I first started digging into all these updates, I honestly didn't know where to start or how to build these tools into my actual workflow. Chrome. This is a big one. Google just rebuilt Gemini in Chrome from the ground up using Gemini 3, their most intelligent model. A few things are happening here. First, there's a new side panel. Gemini now lives right alongside your browser, so you can keep your main work open, while Gemini handles something else on the side. People are using it to compare options across multiple tabs, summarize product reviews from different sites, and sort out packed calendars, all without switching windows. It basically means you never have to leave what you're working on to get help. That's a small change that saves a surprising amount of time. Available on Windows, Mac OS, and Chromebook Plus in the US. Then there's Nano Banana, a creative AI image tool built directly into Chrome. You can transform images on the fly, right in your browser, without downloading, re-uploading, or opening another app. Type a prompt in the side panel, describe what you want, and it handles it. Design inspiration, turning data into visuals, whatever you need. This one is available to all Gemini and Chrome users. Chrome also supports connected apps. Gemini can tap into Gmail, Google Calendar, YouTube, Maps, Google Shopping, and Google Flights. Need to book a flight for a work trip? Gemini can find the event details from your email, check Google Flights for options, and help you draft a message to your team, all from your browser without bouncing between apps. This is the kind of workflow shortcut that adds up fast when you're doing it every day. And then there's Auto Browse. This is the agentic piece. Auto Browse lets Gemini actually take actions on your behalf across multiple steps. Scheduling appointments, filling out online forms, collecting documents, getting quotes, filing expense reports, managing subscriptions. Think about all the annoying admin tasks that eat up time but don't actually require your brain. Auto Browse is built for exactly those. Google described a scenario where you show Auto Browse a photo of a themed party, and it identifies what's in the picture, searches for similar items, and adds them to your cart, staying within budget and applying discount codes. It asks for your confirmation before doing anything sensitive like making a purchase, so you stay in control. Auto Browse is currently rolling out for Google AI Pro and AI Ultra subscribers in the US. Next, VO 3.1. This is Google's video generation update. You can take reference photos and turn them into dynamic videos with richer dialogue and storytelling. So if you do any kind of content creation, social media, or just want to experiment with AI video, this is worth knowing about. You're not limited to static images anymore. You can turn your photos into video with actual story and dialogue built in, available through the Gemini app. And last, there's a shopping update in Chrome. Gemini can look at your open tabs and help you research products and find complementary items based on what you're already browsing. So you're not just getting generic suggestions. It's looking at the context of what you have open and making recommendations that actually match. A small quality of life update, but one that makes the browsing experience feel a lot smarter. Quick summary. SAT practice tests are free and live now. The Chrome side panel and Nano Banana are available to all Gemini and Chrome users on Windows, macOS, and Chromebook Plus in the US. Personal intelligence, auto browse, and deeper connected apps features are currently for paid subscribers in the US, with free tier expansion planned. These updates are worth paying attention to because this is where AI is heading. Tools that connect to your real life and actually reduce the friction in your day. The more you understand what these tools can do, the better you'll be at deciding which ones are actually worth building into your workflow.